Hello everybody! How are we all doing today? Staying healthy, I hope? Well, let's get right into the next story we've got lined up. It is Arthur's TV Trouble. Yes, another Arthur book. It seems to be all I have. So, this one is called Arthur's TV Trouble. It all started while Arthur was watching TV. The Bionic Bunny Show. Dogs love 'em, said the announcer. The amazing Treat Timer. Treat your pet to Treat Timer. Only $19.95. Treats may vary. Batteries not included. If you love your pet, get a Treat Timer. Wow, said Arthur. Pal needs one of those. Bum, 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 bum. Ads for the Treat Timer were everywhere. Treat Timer! Now Arthur really wanted one. Aw, man. Oh, he put all of his money out on the bed. Oh my gosh, look at that much money. Do you have that much money? I don't. Arthur counted his money. DW helped. Even with all my birthday money, he said, I only have $10.03. I know what you're thinking, said DW. She ran to protect her own cash register. Oh no. DW thinks Arthur's going to steal from her, but I don't think Arthur's that mean, do you? Arthur decided to ask Dad for an advance on his allowance. Gee, I'd love to help, said Dad, but my catering business is a little slow right now. Arthur knew Mom would understand. Oh dear, interrupting Mom while she's in the shower. That's not something you're supposed to do, kids. Money doesn't grow on trees, said Mother, and I think Pal likes treats from you, not some machine. Bum, 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 bum. On the way to school, Arthur was walking very slowly. What are you doing? Asked Buster. Well, I'm looking for money, said Arthur. I want to buy Pal a Treat Timer. Those are pretty expensive, said Buster. You need a job. I need a miracle, said Arthur. Boop. At school, while everyone else took the spelling test, Arthur started daydreaming about the Treat Timer. Mr. Ratburn asked Arthur to stay after school to take the test over. Ooh, not happy. Arthur took the long way home so he could think of a good excuse for why he was late. Mr. Sipple was cleaning his garage out. Hi, Arthur, he said. Every 50 years I clean the place out. I could use a little help. I could use a little money, said Arthur. Oh my goodness, look how much is in that garage. All these newspapers need to be recycled, said Mr. Sipple. I'll pay you 50 cents a stack to take them out to the curb. Great, said Arthur. I'll do it tomorrow. I won't be home until after dinner, said Mr. Sipple, but you can get started. Everything you need to do the job is just right here. Oh my gosh, that's a lot of newspapers. Dun 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 dun. Oh, look how happy Arthur is. He's got a scepter and a crown and everything. Yeah! I'm rich, thought Arthur. All of a sudden, Arthur was in a big hurry to get home. "I've got a job!" cried Arthur. "Now I can buy a treat timer." "Can I go to the mall with you?" asked DW. "Sure," said Arthur. "I wish you were rich all the time," said DW. "You're much nicer." Bum, 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 bum. Oh, he's starting his job. The next day, Arthur counted the stacks as he pulled them to the curb. 24. "That makes 12 whole dollars," cried Arthur. "I'll come back later to collect." Boop. Uh-oh. What's happening? "You look exhausted," said DW when Arthur got home. "I don't want to see another newspaper for a long time," said Arthur. "Well then, don't look out the window," said DW. "So that's what the string was for." Uh-oh. All the newspapers blew away. Whoosh. "I'd better hurry before Mr. Sipple gets home." "Wait for me," said DW. "Well, you're in big trouble," said DW. "You missed some over there." "Are you using double knots?" Oh, DW, why can't you be helpful? Whew. Oh, looks like Arthur did it. "Nice work," said Mr. Sipple when he got home. "Here's your $12. "Thank you, sir," said Arthur. "I helped, DW. "No, you didn't." "Don't I get something?" "You get a trip to the mall," said Arthur. Looks like Arthur got his treat timer. The next morning, Arthur and his family were the first ones at the mall. Arthur put his money on the counter. "One treat timer, please," he said. "It looks bigger on TV," said Arthur when he saw the box. "You assembled it, of course," said the salesperson. "And remember, all sales final." Oh boy, that's a lot of instructions. But look, Arthur seems happy. 5 hours later, the treat timer was assembled. "You're going to love it, pal," said Arthur. Pal sniffed. Arthur turned it on. It clicked. Lights flashed. And treats shot out like rockets. Pa-choom, pa-choom, pa-choom. Pal let out a yelp and ran for cover. "Turn it off!" yelled Mother. "Ah!" "I'm trying," said Arthur, "but I think it's broken." "And remember," said DW, "all sales final." Oh, man. Arthur went to his room to be alone. Oh, that poor puppy. Bum-ba-da-dum. "I'm worried," said Mother. "He's been up there for hours." "I know how to get him out," said DW. "It's 7 o'clock!" she yelled up the stairs. "The Bionic Bunny show is on!" Seconds later, Arthur appeared. "Sit down," said DW, "so I can protect you from those nasty commercials." "I don't need these," said Arthur. "There's no way a TV ad will get all my hard-earned money again." "It's the magic disappearing box," said the announcer. "Astound your friends, eliminate your enemies. The magic disappearing box from Kid Tricks." Said Arthur. "That could be useful." "What would you ever do without that?" asked DW. "Oh, you'd be surprised." Bum, bum, bum.